My name is Cheryl, and this is my 100-pound roller coaster weight loss journey, the channel where I tell the brutal truth about battling weight and fighting sugar and carb addiction. I will be standing up here with a smile, starting a video announcement that I had a successful week. And I'm telling you now that's going to happen, but it's not happening today. This week, total disaster. Writing this video about my past keto failures really triggered me. This week I had a hardcore spiral, and I'm going to share exactly what that looked like. But before we go there, I'm going to share the story that led to the spiral. In January of 2019, I joined the Bright Line Eating Program, which worked for a few months really well, like every new program does. And when I started to falter, I doubled down and joined an even higher price premium keto program that had group coaching with a doctor. Going into summer, I dropped 40 pounds and felt fantastic. I thought I'd finally found the solution. You know that feeling, right? Yeah, we have all been there. But what I didn't know was I was walking straight into the most dangerous trap the diet industry has ever set. Picture this. One day I'm on cloud nine, and then, surprise, surprise, I'm ducked down in my car at a grocery store parking lot, shoving baked goods into my mouth like I'm shooting up heroin. The whole package, gone in minutes. Eclairs, fresh from the bakery. Then I got out, tossed the evidence in the trash can, went back to my car empty-handed, full of shame, and drove home like nothing had happened. And guess what? Just writing that out and planning that, I told my husband, hey, I've got a great idea. Let's reenact it. We've got a car we can borrow. Let's go to Walmart, line it all up, have Walmart in the background, have me in the car ducked down, shoveling eclairs into my mouth. That will make great B-roll to go over this story. And this morning, I finally admitted that I'd had that idea because the addict wanted to go to Walmart, get something, sit in the car and stuff it into my face. That's how bad my spiral is this week, just dealing with this past keto failure. My keto catastrophe started with a trip to Walmart to pick up a prescription. I was feeling so good, so confident, so in control. I wasn't worried about the grocery department, but I innocently turned down the aisle, and you know the one, you know it, it's by the pharmacy. Atkin bars, keto brownies, shakes, and the addict whispered, Cheryl, Cheryl, look, keto, 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 part of the plan. And just like that, I was off and running, filling my cart with keto shakes, meal bars, keto brownies, keto cookies. And that night, I trekked my keto brownie like a keto warrior. The next morning, I skipped eggs and bacon and reached for a shake because, it's easier. And just like that, the whole fresh foods I've been proudly prepping in batches every Sunday, out the window. Within 2 weeks, everything I ate came in a wrapper. Because you know what? Why cook when you can grab a bar? Why plan when I can pour a shake? And with this stuff, I didn't feel deprived. I didn't feel like I was on a diet. I felt like I was getting to splurge. But what they don't tell you is I was splurging because most of those keto-friendly products are intentionally engineered to be just as addictive as the junk food they're replacing. The same bliss point, the same fat, salt, and sweet combos, the same compulsion, the same craving, the same spiral. Soon I was standing barefoot in the kitchen at 2 a.m. eating the keto box of brownies in the dark, planning the rest of my day around my next healthy keto hit. The food might have changed, and I had lost weight, but the addiction was now raging. And back then I didn't know that. I didn't understand that I even could be a sugar and carb addict. I didn't know that stuff was lighting my brain up even brighter than cocaine would have. And then came the day that broke everything wide open. I was driving past that grocery store that sold those eclairs, the real ones with the sugar, cream, and chocolate frosting. And the voice in my head said, you know what? You're eating like a crazy person. Eat the real thing. It's better. And that was the day that found me in the car, crouched down, stuffing that box of eclairs into my mouth. And that was the day that was the end of keto. 6 months later, I had not only gained back those 40 pounds, I'd gained 30 more. And standing here today, knowing what I do about addiction and the food industry, I finally understand that for sugar addicts like me, there is no such thing as a healthy substitute. Processed keto snacks and shakes, bars and cookies, they keep that addiction alive. And it's done on purpose. They're made by the same food scientists who engineered junk food. And before that, they engineered cigarettes. It's about hooking us, keeping us hooked, and the bottom line, money. And what makes it so hard is that with us, we not only fight the battle with addiction, but we're up against a world that, for the most part, doesn't even believe we can be addicted to sugar and carbs. Here's what really gets me. Nobody tells a recovering alcoholic, just have one drink and stop. Nobody tells a cocaine addict, just do a little on the weekends and nothing during the week. But us, they tell us, just eat less, move more. Everything's in moderation. But there is no moderation for me. One keto cookie will start that craving, and right back I'm into sugar and carbs and cheesecake and drive-thrus and the spiral of shame where I'm standing today. And not everybody reacts like that, and those who don't, they just don't get it. But if you're still watching, then you already know you're not one of those people. So give this video a thumbs up and drop a me too in the comments. Or better yet, share with us what's worked for you or what is working for you. So, where am I now? Right now today? Well, like I told you, writing the script, practicing out loud, it really triggered me. Shame, cravings, reading it out loud in front of my husband. He had never heard any of these stories. He didn't know about the parking lot. He didn't know about hiding stuff. And it was really humiliating. By Tuesday, back in the carb ditch, I asked my husband, I called him up and I said, can you get us a cheesecake while you're out? And he's out there fighting temptation, fighting the good fight, because he's an addict just like me. But me saying that, he bought one. He brought it home. We ate the whole thing, 2 days. It was probably meant for 10 people. Then I couldn't stop there. I wanted pork rinds, the fake ones. He brought home the real ones. I want the fake ones. He brought a giant bag home and I scarfed those puppies down. And all the commitments I made last week standing here out the window. No daily weigh-ins, no meal tracking. It's really embarrassing, but you know what? The only way I'm ever going to move forward, because I know how it goes. If I let shame keep having the wheel, I'm going to stay here stuck. So right here, right now, I'm going to take a breath. I'm going to put one foot in front of the other. What's working? We're sticking to our repetitive meal strategy. Burger patties in the air fryer. Yep, they've got ketchup and mayo. Not perfect, but you know what? It's a step in the right direction. And I'm going to break down why repetitive meals might be the best thing a sugar addict can do in my next video. So hit subscribe if that sounds like something you need or something you're curious about, because I think it'll surprise you. So today, when I weighed myself, I was 152.8. That's up 1.2 pounds from last week. So, of course, not on track, not eating clean. But I am telling you, I know in my heart I'm going to get there because I can't out-talk this camera. I can't out-talk you. I am going to weigh every day. I give you my word. I give you my word. I will log it on MyFitnessPal every day. We've been doing good about not eating out, turning everybody down because we can't control what we order at a restaurant. And it's hard because they don't get it. Our friends seem to all be normal weight, no addicts. They eat out 2 and 3 times every day of the week. But if you're still here watching, you know there's only hard work to rewire our brains, one meal at a time, one moment at a time. But I believe that change is possible for all of us. Every video I post, every time I choose that burger patty over the drive-through chicken tenders, every shameful story I tell you, even when it's embarrassing, it is a step toward beating this addiction. So now, I want to hear from you. I need to hear from you. Have you been trapped in that keto product cycle? What's your grocery store parking lot story? And remember, the hardest part isn't starting over. It's staying honest about why you need to. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next week.